Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing, the entire world, cryptocurrency. That's right. Cup of tea. That's right. So today we're going to be talking about a brand new protocol for me, just recently launched. It's on Solana. I found this quite randomly. It was on Twitter, then someone was atting me on Twitter, and I kind of followed up on project they were, pointing me towards, and I quite liked it, so I got involved with it, and now I'm going to make a video on it. Basically, it's a mining Telegram style contract on Solana, where you're actually mining the token gnome token, and the whole illustration is of a gnome and a mine, trying to get the diamonds and things. It works through Telegram, so the way that I understand it is that you buy hash power with Solana token, and then you earn the gnome token every minute, every day. They have halvings on the emission of the gnome token over time. You can also then put the gnome token that you've earned into liquidity on a DEX to then earn more rewards, is essentially the simplest way I can think. So we're going to kind of deep dive it. I'm going to show you through my thought process as I went into it. If you're new to the channel, please take a second to like and subscribe. We have a bunch of cool stuff coming up pretty soon in the future. So just checking this mic's working. Everything's good. Nice. Okay, so here is the webpage for Gnome. It's called GNME mining, or Gnome mining, we'll just call it, right? It's a Web3 Telegram mining game on Solana, where they have the token Gnome, which you can find on Dex Screener here. So small cap, tiny cap, right? Came out on the 23rd of August, so we're about 2 weeks in the protocol. Charts looking pretty good, to be honest. Nothing spectacular, but good that, I like finding these things before they get any action. It's always more interesting, right? So we go like from here to here, we have a 3x from launch. Easy, right? Nice. Market cap is only 131,000. Liquidity, important here. Liquidity is more than market cap, which is one of the things when I'm looking for gems that really, strike. It really strikes me. If the liquidity is more than the market cap, generally that means the market cap is undervalued, okay? In my opinion. Disagree with me if you want in the comments. So the volume is low, only $2,000 worth of volume today. 96 buys, 85 sells. It's because a lot of buys and sells coming in are very small. If we have a look at transactions that are coming in, they are quite often, and we're just getting a couple $100 each way. As I think people who are in this protocol are just trying out, as I am as well. So far, I have purchased just under one Solana token of one Solana coin of the token. I bought it here on Meteora. I'll leave all the links in the description for you guys. So that's here. So I have, 0.81 Solana worth of gnome token here. I could then deposit into liquidity here and start farming that and getting the yield from it, and a concentrated pool essentially. So I'll do that once I've earned more of this token in the Telegram bot, right? Because that's the main thing about this. That's the fun of it, right? Using their bot to mine this token with hash rate. That's how it works. When halving, they also have a halving. So if we come to their roadmap just before we check out how to play the game, Phase 1, fair launch, done. Phase 2, mining started, done. Goal 3, reach 100 miners. They do not yet have 100 miners. I'm one of them, so I'm pretty happy to be in early. If it does take off, it does. None of this is financial advice, by the way. This is just a new style of protocol that I discovered that I thought I'd talk about because I like crypto. I like learning about these things. And I'm not sure if it's been done by other teams in this way. Maybe not. You can let me know. Someone did say in our DAO chat, private DAO chat, that it had been done already by prior teams. So it might not be a totally original idea. Might be. I'm not sure. But they're going on. So goal 2 is to burn 1 million gnome token. Goal 3 is to burn 2.5 million. Goal 4, partnerships, 500 miners, 1,000 miners. And I guess the roadmap continues after that, right? As they get larger, more people are holding the token, more trading volume, more liquidity, higher token price, right? Is the idea. So that's the basics of it. Coming to a Medium post, we'll cover this after we just get our hands dirty, right? And just get in the mines. So you want to come to Telegram, link in the description for the bot. This is their normal Telegram. I was just checking out what's going on there. Nice, friendly people. Then we have the game. So this is it here. The GNOME game, right? So how does it work? Pretty simple, actually. Let me move that in the middle. Right. So when you come to the bot, it will say to start. You then start. You then, to start playing, you would come here to deposit Solana. It will then give you a address. This is your own personal address on Telegram, where you will send in the Solana token, and then you will be able to use it in the game. So for example, we'll do it. So I have a address here that I've just copied. We'll come to something like Phantom Wallet, which can deal with this stuff. Forgot my password. That's embarrassing. Boom, we're in. Okay. Then we will send. So for example, you can take some Solana. I want to send Solana here. We will do, usually it gives you an extra. There we go. And then we'll just send 0.1 sol. I've already put 0.8 sol in here, so let's do 0.2 actually, right? To get one whole Solana of mining power, essentially. $25, right? Going to this game, right? So that's sent. Because it's Solana chain, that will arrive immediately. You can then see that by going to check balance, right? Click that. It will now say your in-game balance is 0.21 sol. So now I have sol. Next thing you have to do is just buy hash power. So you can buy hash power at 0.1 sol each time, which is like a $10 buy for hash power every time that you want to buy in, right? You can see that I've already been mining, and I have at the moment 297 GNOME tokens available, right? So if we come back to this handy dandy, and we go in here with 297, you'll see in one day I've earned 0.015 sol worth of GNOME token. So then I could withdraw that, and then I could sell it, or I could put it in liquidity, these kind of things. Basically, it's so early in the protocol that there's no real point selling a chart like this, because we haven't really pumped yet. So the aim would be to try and, get more people into this game, and then it would pump, and then you might be able to profit quite handily, right? You can see other things where you can see global stats. So we'll come to that. Says daily blocks mined 1,200, target block time 1.2 minutes. The current block reward is 13 GNOME tokens per minute, per block. The total daily mined is 16,000 GNOME tokens. There are 322 users, so they have already surpassed their roadmap. So they should really update that, guys. The active users at the moment are 58. Global hash power is 58,600. Okay, so it just shows you how many people are involved. You can then come into your own stats. So you can come here, see my stats. My hash power is 600. I have 1% of the total hash, so 1% of all the tokens being earned at the moment are mine, going to me, going to daddy. They do have a referral system, so at the moment I haven't spoken about this to anyone as I've been trying it out, right? But I'm estimated right now with that 0.7, 0.6 or 0.7, be 0.6 because your hash power is 600, 100 hash power per 0.1 Solana, right? So I'm getting 163 GNOME tokens for 0.6 Solana. So let's do some quick maths there. So 160 tokens at the moment is 0.08, right, Solana. And I put in 0.6 Solana so far into this protocol. So let's just grab that there. 0.6, which is $70, right? So I put $70 in, and 0.08. And I'm getting $1 a day, right? Which means it's 2-month ROI, roughly, at these really low GNOME prices. The whole idea would be hoping that this chart, or helping also, not just hoping, can't just hope in crypto. You got to get involved, right? But playing with it and talking about it and seeing if we can get this chart moving and the project off. Let's see. Shot in the dark, but when you find new projects, sometimes it's good to, just take a shot in the dark, see if you can figure it out. So anyway, come back to the Telegram bot. I'll then finish my investment. So I come here to buy hash power. It says you can buy sol to get the hash power. It's not refundable. So it's 0.1 sol for 100 hash power. So I say, yes, buy 100 hash power, waits for a little bit, and then it gets you the hash power. You start earning the tokens. Simple as that, right? Once this one's done, I will then buy more hash power because I've got 0.2 Sol to spend. That's my budget for this, right? A lovely cup of tea. So while that's doing that, we can come back to the revolutionizing crypto mining distribution on Solana. In the dynamic landscape of cryptocurrency, innovation continues to push the boundaries of what's possible. Enter GNOME, a groundbreaking project built on the Solana blockchain that's reimagining the concept of crypto mining and fair token distribution by combining the democratic principles of Bitcoin mining with unprecedented accessibility. GNOME is paving the way for a more inclusive and engaging crypto ecosystem. To learn more about this innovative project, visit the official website. We've already been there. Update it, guys. The evolution of crypto mining from Bitcoin to GNOME. Bitcoin. To understand the significance of GNOME, we must first look back at Bitcoin, the pioneer of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin introduced a revolutionary concept of decentralized digital cryptocurrency with fair distribution. Through mining, anyone with computer power could participate in the network and earn newly minted coins. This approach solved the age-old problem of initial coin distribution, creating a system where participation was open to all. However, as Bitcoin grew in popularity, so did the competition for mining rewards. And yeah, I know they're going here. It's pretty difficult now to mine Bitcoin. Yes, you need a big fancy miner, and sometimes they're not even profitable anymore. The need for a new approach. The centralization of Bitcoin mining highlighted a crucial need in the crypto space, a system that maintains the fairness of mining based on distribution while remaining accessible to the average person. This is where GNOME enters the picture, offering a solution that addresses these challenges head on. So GNOME democratizing mining for the masses. GNOME takes inspiration from Bitcoin's fair distribution and eliminates high barriers of entry. 0.1 Sol to play, right? That is literally $10, right? Here's how GNOME is making mining accessible to everyone. Low cost, 0.1 Sol. No hardware. All you need is Telegram. And I'm pretty sure if you're watching a channel called Crypto Mischief, you've got Telegram. Yeah. Fair reward system. Rewards are distributed based on each miner's share of the total hash power. This ensures that participants are rewarded in direct proportion to their contribution, maintaining the fairness principle that made Bitcoin mining so revolutionary. Built on Solana. By leveraging Solana blockchain, GNOME benefits from fast transactions and low fees, making the entire process more efficient and user-friendly. And stuff generally pumps like crazy on Solana, so that's also a good idea for that. So they go over after this how we go through it all. Kind of the acquiring hash power is the interesting part, right? Where you're basically giving 0.1 Sol and you're getting hash power, right? Then from that point, block generation and mining. GNOME maintains a consistent daily block generation rate of 1,200 blocks. This translates to an average block time of 72 seconds. However, to account for network variabilities and maintain the exact daily block count, the actual block time may fluctuate between 1 and 2 minutes. Okay. Each block mine results in the distribution of GNOME tokens to active miners. The amount of tokens a miner receives is proportional to their share of the hash power. Reward distribution and claiming. As miners accumulate GNOME tokens through their mining efforts, these tokens become available for claiming. You can claim them. To balance user experience with system efficiency, GNOME implements a claiming cooldown period of 15 minutes. This means that miners can claim their accumulated rewards once every 15 minutes, which is a great little cooldown. 15 minutes, that's fine, right? The claiming process involves transferring the mined GNOME tokens from the game's smart contract to the user's personal wallet, for example, my Phantom wallet. This transfer happens on the Solana blockchain, ensuring transparency and security. The top tokenomics for GNOME are here. The GNOME has a fixed total supply of 21 million tokens. 10 million are locked in a stream flow contract. 10 million are allocated to the liquidity pool. 1 million are reserved in the treasury wallet for mining rewards. This distribution ensures liquidity for traders, rewards for miners, and a reserve for long-term sustainability. So that's not many tokens there, 1 million GNOME tokens. And that's it. That's because they have a halving. That means right now we are in the best time to mine because we're getting the most GNOME tokens. But as time goes by, the amount that we're going to be mining will get less. The emission schedule for the halving is as followed. The GNOME emission schedule is designed to create a balance between generous initial rewards and long-term sustainability. Here's how it works. Daily token emission starts at 1,000 tokens each day. The emission increased by 1,000 tokens up to a maximum of 30,000 tokens per day. So where are we at the moment? Where are we? Let's find out. We can see global stats, I believe. What was it saying? Current block reward is 13.3. The total mined is 16,000. So it begins at 1,000, goes up to, so we're about halfway there. We have another 2 weeks until it reaches max reward per day, right? So we'll get to 30,000 in 13 days, right? A halving mechanism is implemented to ensure long-term sustainability. Let's look at the halving schedule in more detail. This code here demonstrates how the emission rate changes over time. Let's break down what happens. For the first 20 days, the emission rate increases daily, reaching that total of 30,000 tokens per day, which will be in 13 days from now, okay? On day 20, the first halving occurs. Ooh, exciting. Reducing the daily emission to 15,000 tokens. So it's going to go from 30 down to 15, meaning we're getting less tokens by that point. The next halving occurs 40 days later, then 80 days later, then 140 days later, then 280 days later, keeps doubling, right? Each halving reduces the emission rate by 50%. This halving mechanism ensures that while early participants are rewarded generously, the token maintains scarcity over time. Utility for the token: the SOL used to purchase hash power is allocated in a way that promotes the health and growth of the GNOME ecosystem. So when I did spend that 0.1 SOL, right, SOL token to get more hash power, like I'm about to do again while I remember, I'll buy more hash power, right? Yes, I want to buy with that other 0.1 SOL. Right, good. So now I've got more hash power. When I do that, 65% of that is used to burn the GNOME token, creating deflationary pressure. 15% is allocated to the referral program, incentivizing community growth. 20% is directed to the treasury for development cost and network fees. This allocation ensures that as more people participate in mining, it contributes to the overall health and sustainability of the GNOME ecosystem. So the SOL is burning the GNOME token. So as I put in 1 SOL, then that means 0.65 SOL is used to create deflationary pressure, burning, buy and burn the token, which generally upshots the chart, right? So the more people playing this game, the more valuable the token will become. Benefits. We're going to go through this because we already read that. Technical considerations, scalability. As the number of participants increases, the number must be able to handle a growing number of transactions on mining operations. Yes. Security, continuous auditing and improvement will be needed. User interface. While Telegram is an interface that provides accessibility, future developments might include dedicated mobile apps or web interfaces and blockchain interoperability. Cool. So that hopefully gets you all up to speed with how GNOME is working. I would suggest if you are interested in a platform like this, you need to own your own risk. Go in small at first and see if you like it or not. Let's see if this chart can take off, get some burners behind it. Do advise you to join them on their Twitter, where they only have 286 followers at the moment. So I like these kind of things, right? You might be thinking, Richie, this is too small to be considering, following up on. Why? It just takes a great idea and a good, friendly, and honest team with good vision and partnerships and people talking about it in order for something to take off. I'm not saying this will. It might not, but it's something that on a Sunday evening, I just started playing around with. I thought, this is quite nice. I like this. Okay, I've been Crypto Mischief. I'm going to continue mining with my gnomes. Peace, and don't get wrecked.